Hi there, thanks for stopping by my channel. I have had such a good response to the videos that I've posted just chatting a little bit about chronic pain, and I've had this idea for a little while, so I wanted to bring this one forward and share it with you. This one is 7 things you can do beyond traditional healthcare if you have ongoing pain. So the first one is move more. So this can seem a little bit counterintuitive, but if you find ways to move that are enjoyable and ideally pain-free or don't worsen your pain, they can be so beneficial because pain-free repetitive movements actually help to calm the nervous system. And as you know, if you've listened to previous videos with me, or you'll find out later in this video, the nervous system runs the show when it comes to pain. And calming the nervous system any way we can is brilliant. So gentle movement, walking, swimming, or whatever lights you up. You know, walking with a friend is such a great idea because you don't really notice the exercise that you're getting, and you get a great chat and you can support each other, and you're distracted from your pain because you have someone to talk to. And the next one, the other side of the coin, is rest more. So it can be very tempting when you live with ongoing pain and all of a sudden you have a really good day, the stars have aligned and you feel energetic and your pain is less for some reason, some amazing reason. And oh my gosh, you just want to do everything. You want to clean the house, you want to hang out with your friends, you want to go outside and do all the things that you always feel like you just shouldn't do because it won't feel good. And then, oh yeah, the next day you really pay for that. So on those days, making sure that you pace yourself, being realistic about what you have been doing and what your activity threshold is, and respecting that for your body. Take 30 minutes, lay down on the couch, go back to it, enjoy your good day, but don't push it, unfortunately. The next one, we're getting a little bit more complex here, so check your emotions. This one is hugely important and super easily overlooked, and a lot of people don't even want to look at it. But because of the way our nervous system works, our emotional responses actually trigger real physiological responses. So over time, a great deal of negative responses to emotions. Notice I didn't say negative emotions because emotions essentially are neutral, they're energy. We interpret them how we want. So an interpretation that the emotions are negative and that we need to repress them or punish ourselves for them, that can cause sensitivity and contribute to sensitivity in the nervous system and even in other body systems, and can contribute to a pain experience. So looking at emotions can be really complex, it can be difficult, something that maybe you wouldn't want to do on your own, maybe with the help of a counselor, therapist, energy healer, something like that. But let me tell you, emotional energy is real and translates to real responses in your body. It's not just these energy waves that pass through or something floofy that a spiritual leader or teacher might tell you. This is real, and they're actually starting to do studies on it, and it makes me so happy because this can help so many people. And so in a similar vein, the next one is get spiritual. I'm not going to talk a ton about this one because I did a video previously on how spirituality can be helpful when you have ongoing pain. But the gist of it is that any kind of spiritual practice, whether you are a member of a religion and you attend a church or other place of worship with your family, or you have more of a mindfulness practice and you meditate and you do that on your own, or maybe through a yoga class. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It's the spirituality that you're comfortable with and that you enjoy. but any of that has been shown to be helpful in coping with ongoing pain and actually reducing ongoing pain levels. And the next one, number 5, is get to know your nervous system. So the nervous system runs the show, and it's a massive system in our body. I love it because it is the true connection between mind and body. It is the mind, but our body is also the mind. This can get really deep. We won't worry too much about it right now, but one part of the nervous system that can be really helpful here is the parasympathetic nervous system. So that is what you've probably heard referred to as the rest and digest nervous system. It helps our bodies to calm. It helps our bodies to know that we are safe and that we can do those things, as opposed to the sympathetic nervous system, which tells our bodies that we're in danger. Certain systems need to shut down, certain systems need to be very highly activated, and we need to be ready to run or fight. The parasympathetic nervous system is activated when we take a longer exhale and when we fold forward. So those are 2 very simple ways, like a forward fold in a yoga class or a child's pose, or even just paying attention to your breath pattern, breathing in maybe for a count of 3 and breathing out for a count of 5. That can help you get in touch with that parasympathetic nervous system, not the easiest to say, and to use its power in your favor. Number 6, look at what might need to change. Pain is a signal that something needs to change. If it is acute pain, so pain that comes on when you touch a hot stove, the traditional example that we like to use, it's really quick and easy and we all know what that's like. So acute pain is a signal that your hand position needs to change because you've put it on something hot and that's going to cause damage. When we end up with pain longer term, it's more something in our lifestyle that needs to change, something in our thought patterns. Like I mentioned before, potentially something with the way we process or perceive our emotions. Again, this one is a little tricky to navigate and just completely jump in on your own. I definitely am a huge fan and advocate of coaching, therapy, counseling, whatever you want to call it, or whatever works best for you, whatever has the least barrier to entry that attracts you the most. That will be the most helpful way to help you get into this, what needs to change, because the pain signal could be, like we mentioned earlier, that something with your emotional habits needs to change. So be gentle with yourself with this one. I know it can be easy to be really hard on ourselves that, oh, I'm failing, I'm, not eating right, not getting enough exercise, not sleeping, blah, blah, blah. There's so many things we can shame ourselves for. Please don't go there. It's so not worth it. Just scan for things that make you uncomfortable. Scan for things that maybe it doesn't sit right. Whenever I go to my job, I just don't feel like my best self, or whenever I'm around this person, or whenever I talk this way about a certain thing. So it is subtle, but it's life-changing, and those little changes that you could make a massive difference in your pain experience, and actually you could come out the other side, which is very exciting. And the last one is mostly relevant if you live in British Columbia, but there may be amazing pain organizations elsewhere. Number 7 is Contact Pain BC. We are so incredibly lucky in BC to have this organization. It's incredibly comprehensive. They have a pain support line. They offer pain coaching, and they call it coaching for health, so that it's more of a positive focus. They offer a goal setting tool and goal tracking tool on their website. And they're just generally amazing people. They're very open and very, very passionate about helping people in pain. I will link the website below If you're interested, definitely check them out. I, for the past 2 years, have been coaching for Pain BC, and it's been an incredible experience just seeing the changes in these people who are just ready to even change one little thing. Time management even has made a huge difference for people. So no thing is too small, and the differences are huge. So if that speaks to you, like I said, I'll link it below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or reach out to me. I'm always happy to chat about this stuff. If you like this video, please hit like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit subscribe as well. Have a wonderful rest of your day.